Ready to sail!
Awaiting your orders, Commander. Hey! Looks like something valuable!
Archers, we need you! Get them! Attack! Arrows at the ready! Archers! Forward!
Someone deal with the fire!
Loose spears!
Alaka!
Increase speed! We're moving now! Archer! Throw spear! We've got a fight coming! Be ready!
Alaka! They are going to ram us! We need help up here! Come on!
Ready to shoot! Onward! Take that fire!
Reloading! We didn't hit!
Archers! Take your marks! Loose arrows!
Back to your marks!
Archers! Ready yourselves! Now! More speed! Spear! Ready arrows! Throw!
I think they are going to ram us!
Let's go! I need archers!
Watch them,
Speed up!
Commander! They are heading this way!
Go! Come on! Archers! Get ready to fire! Now!
We were ready! Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way!
Archers, get ready!
Commander, they are trying to ram us!
Ready to board!
We address
Follow me!
to sail once more.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our minds.
Increase speed! Here we go! Sails down! Lower the oars! Raise oars!
This is dangerous territory.
Ready the oars! Faster! Running speed!
We should pick up that sounding!
Start throwing!
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Off we go now.
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me. famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Goddess of war and wisdom. Does it please you, I wonder? Just sitting on the verge of battle.
Here,
I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
you've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens.
With flattery like that, how could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you as someone who wants to get paid. Was I wrong?
No, not completely.
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional war. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face. We're not going to win a contest of strength.
All right, I'll take the job.
Good.
You've told me enough. I'll get your seals for you, General.
May draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you! Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I thought.
Where?
To Pericles.
Stay back!
He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And
Alexios.
welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens? Nothing to say? Others would do well to realize silence is as much of an answer as anything else. A crowd will seize the very first easy answer.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant. Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something...
And what exactly is it?
We're all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as...
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could...
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to...
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
Help me! If you leave, these snakes will kill me! Get me out of here!
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if...
I don't think they'd eat.
But they would have certainly killed me.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with...
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you.
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into...
The snakes?
The
I'll track them down, Matthew.
Tensions are high right...
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do,
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. This area will be well defended.
What's that noise?
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know. It's done. What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We are quite close, although he...
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But...
I know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
that simple piece of information...
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on this.
Everything has a price.
And you're the one who decides when the pay is worth it.
I don't have the luxury of turning down a job.
What of duty, the greater good?
No, they're not.
It seems you know yourself well.
My thoughts are fine.
You are clearly someone who...
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when...
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness?
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates! There you are.
Here...
You're late. They're all waiting.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end.
I wouldn't know.
Stop. I can't let you...
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can...
Phidias and I have been friends for a long time. I'm leaving Athens, and I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
You won't. And if you want to leave Athens in one piece, you'll go. Now.
Everyone has a price.
Depends how much you have.
Here, take it.
That'll do just fine.
Funny. I was going to say the same to you.
Keep it moving.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard?
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise that.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen...
The people love me. I am...
Malaka. It isn't a trial.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just a...
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to...
Good. Any clues he has of the cultist identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Come on! Yeah!
I need to stay hidden. If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Good.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been...
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
Ready for departure!
Commander! We've been waiting for you!
Dance in the shadow of the great Parthenon. some debris in the water.
I never thought.
I've left places I've called home.
Herodotus. What's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's in this bay that the great Athenian strategos Themistocles destroyed the Persian fleet and saved the Greek world from annihilation. You don't see many heroes like that anymore.
Get ready to fight! Ready
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now that I'm in Athens.
I will fight! Balls ready! Spear them! Head for open water!
We need to move before they
Let's
hit us!
move! Archers to the front!
They're trying to ram us!
Arrows!
Getting in position!
Ready your bows! Hold! Faster!
Watch out! They're trying to hit us!
More speed! Keep up the speed! Hurry!
They're coming right at us! We can't keep taking this much damage! Don't waste ammo!
Light your weapons!
Commander, we are taking damage!
Archers! Ready!
Commander, they are coming!
Roll! Roll! Maximum speed!
Another hit and we are done!
Head for open water! Weapons out! We both... Archers, we need you!
Come on! We need to...
Archers, forward! Ready yourself!
They're speeding up for a hit, Commander!
Archers! Now! Increase speed!
We are not in good shape!
Balls ready! feel trance. Master! Archers! Get ready to fire!
They're gearing up to ram us!
Fast as we can!
You see that volcano?
It's pretty hard to miss.
Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom. We've spotted some salvage!
Bastard! Ship the oars!
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long. Get the oars out! You're quiet tonight, Barnabas.
Sorry. Years ago, on a bright night like this one, my old friend Karos and I were sailing to Samos. When we heard our names being sung out in the middle of the darkness, the song was so sweet, we forgot how to sail.
Don't tell me. You saw the sirens.
I covered my ears to drown out their chants. But when I went to warn Karos, he was gone. I never saw him again.
I'm sorry.
When the sea calls, you never know where it will lead you. Karos might be king of some faraway land by now. You never know.
Ready the ship for mooring!
It's good to see you at...
And you, Theras. As you can...
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of...
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Get ready to set sail! Sails down! Find them for all your work!
Out of sight, out of mind. Save it ahead.
Rowers in position! We'll make landfall here! The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers.
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes. The letter from your friend.
Ah, poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy.
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politics.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
piacere, mistios. Thanks for looting.
I'll end you, mistios. You can't stop me. Help! It burns!
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmae working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmae for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Alexios. The mighty...
Herodotus. Athenians have no
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate...
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people...
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. They may not look it, but... Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most...
He's a writer of comedies, of all things.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedy.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside...
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for him.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me...
Vile Socrates! Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need...
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on...
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating airbladder. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again. And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? Wrong! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Ha! Ha!
Someone's being hurt.
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Ooh. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew... If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clue.
A Spartan woman in Athens. You could talk to Euripides. He's the...
I have no idea what that...
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk?
Ha! We both know that's...
All right, if nothing else...
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is...
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want...
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it.
How's Euripides?
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice...
It wouldn't be a part.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Clip.
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful...
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg... Oh, go on. Introduce your...
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my...
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning,
To Dionysos!
This is delicious!
This is nectar of the gods.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us...
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend and one good...
Ready for another?
the best symposium.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates Synargos. Here I come.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest...
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in...
Oh, no. These women...
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but...
How's Euripides?
How do you know
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you?
I'm sure it's a real honor to have... You're awfully worked up over Euripides.
I'm never just anything, foreigner.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming...
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. If you see Pericles, tell him I said...
I admit, I'm surprised to see you here, but everything has a price, as you said. I can't help but wonder what price you paid to gain entry to the symposium.
Keep wondering.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being...
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. We're better to do so than here.
It is an art, as all worthy undertaking.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient. And
don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that...
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his...
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to...
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because...
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said...
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time.
Aspas.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no...
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in...
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alexios! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just...
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!